Hey y'all, and welcome back to the party. It's your girl Britt Reacts, and today we are reacting to Bill Burr, Fat People and McDonald's. Let's see what he has to say.
To the ladies talking about body issues, they're always talking about body issues. That's the dumbest one ever. When they talk about Hollywood, going like Hollywood, they create these impossible body images, blah blah blah. You know that whole thing, the plus size actress, right? The fatties, you know? That's like a big thing. They're sick of being treated like fat people. I don't know what it is they're doing. They're going on the cover of magazines now, just like showing how fat they are, wearing a little bit amount of clothes. And everybody's like hyping them up, like, oh my God, that's so brave. That's so courageous. I'm not saying it doesn't take balls, but that's a bit of an overreach with the word brave, right? Like, what am I supposed to do if I ever see a fireman running out of a building carrying a baby and an old lady? Am I going to sit there like, oh my God, you're like a fat actress that takes her shirt off to do a magazine shoot to promote the movie she's in?
All right, I am on the Bill Burr train. Y'all know this. I'm on the train. So anything of his, I'm happy to watch. I can't decide if I like bald Bill or red hair Bill better. Like, I can't decide, but I do think there's different energies there, and this one is, he is a jerk. He is such a jerk as a bald head guy. I don't know what happened when he lost his hair, but he became such a jerk.
Now look, I know you're not supposed to make fun of fat people. I understand, all right? I don't know why though. Why? They're not a race. They're not a religion. It's totally curable. Eat an apple and go for a walk. You know? Why are you yelling at everybody else?
Oh, Bill.
The fuck are you giving me shit for? All right? You put the cookies in there. I didn't. How is this my problem? Jesus Christ, you ate your way in, you can walk your way out. All right? And just slowly start shedding the pounds. Shove some lettuce in there instead of a bunch of ho-hos, and it's gonna come down, and then you're on my side of the fence, right? Join me. Come on, say it with me. Shame. Shame.
Oh my God.
Right? I know, you're not supposed to shame. You're not supposed to fat shame. You're not supposed to slut shame. They're like shaming. Like, people aren't supposed to walk around with any shame.
Don't skinny shame either, folks. Don't body shame anybody.
It's like a legitimate human emotion, but you're not supposed to feel it at all. You know, you're supposed to just walk around like a dictator. You're not going to feel any shame. You never felt shame. You never had such a bad night the next morning. You woke up, you couldn't even look yourself in the mirror. When you went to go brush your teeth, you looked up, you're like, oh, you piece of shit. Wow. Even for you, that was bad. Lights out, curtains drawn, until at least 2 in the afternoon before I can even look at you, you piece of shit. Yeah, you're supposed to have no shame. That's the new world. You're just gonna walk around sucking dick, you know, eating cookies, and just show up, and nobody's supposed to say anything. No one's supposed to have an opinion. Like, wow, that's gonna go off the rails pretty soon. I know, it's probably mean to do this stuff, but like, you can only have so much sympathy. There's so much stuff you can care about. You know what happened to me that changed my life? I did a gig in India, right? Unbelievably great people, but some of the stuff that I saw there, I'll never forget. I did a gig in India. I saw a toddler take a shit between 2 parked cars, walked away, no pants or parents, and then disappeared into the crowd like Hannibal Lecter at the end of Silence of the Lambs. It's one of the most heartbreaking things I've ever seen in my life. And then I come back to my country and it's like, oh, the studio said I lose 50 pounds to star in a movie. Well, then start running, you fat.
He's not wrong. Y'all know it. You know it. You know it. You know it. He's not wrong. And that is really sad that he saw that in India. That's awful.
That's your big complaint in life? You know what it is? You know what it is about these fatties? You know what it really is? They have no respect for the amount of sacrifice and dedication it takes to truly get in like magazine level shape, which is you ever try to get abs? You ever try to get all the abs and get that shit down here? You ever try to do it? It's impossible. Past the age of 19, you can't do it without.
He's talking about the V. Y'all know that he's right. Past 19, after 19, it's like, where did the V go?
Tons of help. You gotta buy all these exercise tapes. You gotta read about nutrition. You gotta get a personal trainer having you running along. You need like your own chef, and he's like, okay, don't eat it yet. Don't eat it yet. All right, now eat it. Start consuming it. All right, stop. Slow down. Stop. Spit it out. Spit it out. I told you to stop. Get on the electrical. Now you like that Brussels sprout? Did you like that Brussels sprout? Because now you're paying for it. It's a miserable experience. Just walking around, your whole body's eating yourself. You know, you want some cake? No, just take a salad. Balsamic vinaigrette on the side, no croutons. Oh my God, when is the photo shoot? I want to kill myself. It's horrible. You ever try to get fat? No.
What?
You don't have to.
What is wrong with this man? But like, has anyone, I mean, people try to gain weight, but are you ever trying to like become obese? He's so crazy.
It's effortless. You can lay on your back, watching your favorite show, just shoveling down your throat. What are you doing? I'm getting fat. You got a trainer? Don't need one. It's natural. I just eat everything that makes my sugar salt go like, yeah! Woo! Yeah! Comes right in. Nice roll of flab. No, it's ridiculous. Like, I know nobody wants to be fat, so I'm not shitting on you about that, but don't come at me like it's my problem and I need to rewire myself. No, you're overweight, okay? There's plenty of things that can help you out. Everybody's got something to deal with. I'm a lunatic with my temper. This is something I have to deal with. I do, you know?
You can definitely tell he's a hothead. You can tell it through his humor. You can tell this man has a temper problem. And I'm so glad he finally admitted it.
You can't stop eating pork chops. That's something you have to deal with. I don't have to completely rewire myself. You know what it is? It's just a bunch of sixes pissed off that they're not getting treated like a 10. You know, at some point, you just got to acknowledge what you are. You're a 6. I'm sorry, all right? Nobody jerks off to a 6. That's the deal.
That's the deal.
Unless you work with it. You work with it, you know? She's got that one outfit, you know, it just does something for you.
Oh,
you work in close quarters, so there's, you know what a shampoo smells like? There's an intimacy. There's an intimacy there. All right? I don't know what women rub one out to, but I know it ain't me. All right?
But I know it ain't me. At least he's honest.
Fantasy. That's why I don't feel bad about it. Trashing him. It's like, yeah, this is all coming from, I'm a strong 5. All right? That's where I am. So I still feel like I'm punching up here. You know? Honestly, people, I'm a bald, redheaded male. You don't think there's a glass ceiling on the kinds of parts I can get in Hollywood?
Why is he doing that? I think Bill Burr is an attractive man. I do. I say he's not a 5, maybe a 6, not a 5.
Really?
He's funny, so that makes him more of like a 7.5, actually. Am I right?
You think I'm ever going to be the lead in a romantic comedy? That ain't happening even if I'm booking the movie. I'm going to make the money back. That's the thing. It's show business. There's $1 million on this film, okay? We're trying to make money. You just want to show up with crumbs on the side of your face? Show up in shape, looking as possible. Know your lines. Ready to work. It's called being a professional, right? Ben Stiller had abs and meet the parents. There was no reason for him to do that. He just knew, I'm going to take my shirt off. I don't want to get trashed. He was shredded.
Was Ben Stiller shredded in Meet the Parents? I don't remember. I've seen that movie quite a few times because it used to come on TBS all the time. Was it TBS or like one of those where it came on like every weekend? I don't remember him having abs.
Yeah, go be a postman. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. All right. Now, you know what it is? It's just the ramblings of someone who's sliding into the back 9 of his life, and I'm not understanding. half the shit that's going on, you know. But you know one of the big things that really made me feel old was when McDonald's started making salads. That literally ripped my heart out. I'm like, they're doing what? Now they have wraps, and they're doing all of this shit. You know what it was?
Listen, I've never had a salad from McDonald's. I draw the line there, because who wants a salad from McDonald's? With those wraps, I don't know how old this is. This is clearly old because they don't sell the wraps anymore. But those wraps used to be so good. The fried chicken one? Wait a minute! Dang, do they sell those anymore? I don't frequent McDonald's often. If I do, it's for a sweet tea and a large fry. I don't recall, though, seeing a wrap on the McDonald's menu for some years. They're so good, though.
Out of shape people complain to them. You're like, oh, you don't have any healthy options. It's like, dude, this is McDonald's.
Right.
This shit is poison. Who the f comes here to get in shape? Whenever I get McDonald's, I have a whole plan. At my age, I'm 48 years old. I know what I'm going to order. I'm going to go in there. It's going to taste great. 20 minutes later, I'm going to want to kill myself.
Yes.
I'm going to the gym tomorrow. I'm going to the gym tomorrow. And no matter how much I say that, I woke up the demon in me. I woke up the demon, and all that grease is just coursing through my veins. And no matter how much I want to go to the gym, there's going to be this other voice going, dude, get an Egg McMuffin. Go down there and get an Egg McMuffin. I'm going to sit up like the Manchurian Candidate. Okay, we're going to McDonald's. It's my in-shape voice is in the back going, no, what are we doing? Go to the gym. Drive right down, right? I know what it is. But somehow, out of shape people somehow made them, they had to blame. They had to have more healthy shit because they're the reason why everybody's fat. How come they have to do it? What about Ben and Jerry's? How come they don't have to put a little kale in their ice cream? Why is that? Oh, because you're a couple of hippies, man. You're like making ice cream. They're going after big bad McDonald's. You know, it's just, who the f goes to McDonald's to get in shape? Don't give me that horse shit. Eating healthy is expensive. It isn't.
It is. I disagree. It is expensive to eat healthy, but I don't think people are going to McDonald's to get in shape, right? They just, like, maybe that's where they are eating with everybody else, and if they're on a so-called diet, they want a salad, or it's all they can afford, so they go to McDonald's, which has fairly cheap food. I don't know. There's reasons. Eating healthy is more expensive than eating bad. I don't know what he's about to say, but I know that to be true.
Go to a supermarket. They're throwing the vegetables at you. Here's celery. Get it the f out of here. 70 cents. 25 cents for a banana. Whatever the f you want. Get it out of here. Fruit goes back.
All right. He's not wrong. I take it back. He's not wrong. I think it's a matter of, like, fast food, though. But he's not wrong.
No, it's f***ed up. They somehow convinced him that, you know.
My cheeks hurt again.
McDonald's is the reason why I'm out of shape. I would have got a salad, but you didn't have the option, so I was like, well, I guess I gotta get 52 Big Macs. Thanks a lot, McDonald's. It's like, dude, you're an adult. It's not their job to babysit you. They're a business. If you order 50 sandwiches, they're gonna give it to you. It's your job to not do it. You dope, right?
I don't know.
Sorry. I know.
He is ripping into these people.
McDonald's exists for two reasons, okay? It's for drunk people and it's for children, all right? That's what this...
I 100% agree with that. 100% agree with that. My daughter, to her, McDonald's is a treat because we don't eat it in this house. But if she, like, does something good or what, I'm like, okay, you get a treat. What do you want? McDonald's. Every time. Every time she wants a Happy Meal. Every time. And any late night where it was a lituation, I'm either wanting McDonald's or Waffle House. That's it.
This thing is, you know, you're in your car, your kids won't shut the hell up, you go to the drive-thru. You go to the drive-thru, you get a couple of poison burgers, you throw it down their throats, their little systems can't handle it. They start nodding off. And you're up front, you're bigger, you can handle a bigger dose of poison, you know what I mean? Pop in your Def Leppard cassette, you have a little moment for yourself. Yeah.
All the adults agreeing in the crowd is crazy.
It's for your kids and it's for drunk people. Like, how many times have you driven out to a bar going, I'm just going to have one. All of a sudden you had like 11, right? And you're hammered and you're thinking, but you know what? You're responsible.
And you're hammered.
You're responsible. You're like, And I drove my car here tonight. God, I'm driving it home. I'm not going to burden this place of business by taking up a parking space in this completely empty parking lot for the next 6 hours. I am not advocating
Do not drink and drive, kids. Do not drink and drive.
drinking and driving.
Bill Burr and I, we are one. We are one.
But I will tell you, there's nothing better than when all your friends and family know you're hammered. There's nothing better than that walk to the car. It's incredible. Women are screaming, people tearing at your clothes. You feel like you're in the Beatles. Oh my God, no! Stop! And you're like, no autographs. I'm sorry, I have to go. I'll be back. Get him off me.
What?
And you get in the car. And everybody's screaming, get in the fucking car. You're fine. I had a car 8 years. I know. I can almost see my house. Just get in the fucking car. You're gonna make the cops come. Get in the I swear to God, just get in the car. Oh, take your seatbelt off, you Mary. I'm going right down the street. Right?
Don't drink and drive and wear your seatbelts. I mean that. You heard it here. Wear your seatbelts.
And then what happens? You get out on the road, you realize you're way more hammered than you thought. Who was always there for you? McDonald's with the drive-thru. The 24-hour drive-thru, you could just pull in
Clutch.
and hide in plain sight.
Clutch.
Right? And that little sad traffic jam of divorcees, shut-ins, people who go to Comic-Con, right? You just pull in and just stop. You can take a little nap. It's like, damn, thank you, thank you. You pull around. That's what it was all about. And now all of a sudden, they're the reason this country's out of shape. You know, they've had McDonald's my whole life. People weren't this fat, right? It's not their fault. You can't pin it on them. But McDonald's up. They up because they gave in to out of shape people. And they said, all right, fine. It's our fault. We'll start making salads. And then they got on their heels. They got on their heels. Everybody sensed it. And now look at them. Okay, 4 or 5 years later, now they gotta make breakfast all day, right?
I don't have a McDonald's that makes breakfast all day. McDonald's makes breakfast all day? I don't know this to be true. I don't have a McDonald's near me that does that. I know that for sure.
You know what happened? All the potheads showed up going, well, hey man, if you're gonna make him a salad, like what if I want like a breakfast thingy and it's not breakfast, like you're gonna hook him up but you're not gonna hook me up? That's like food racism or something, man. I just don't understand. Like,
food racism, Bill?
Like the breakfast, they just completely lost their way. I swear to God, dude, if I was running that corporation, this is what I would do. You know what I would do? I'd bring that clown back. All right?
Yeah, what happened to Ronald?
I'd bring the clown back, okay? And I just have that thing. Just look right down the barrel of the camera. Have a little bit of dry ice in the background. You just come right in tight on his face. And he just looks right in the camera and just goes, look, if you can't get your fat ass down here by 10:30 in the morning, you're getting a burger. Right? No. The clown ain't finished. I'm not making pancakes at 3 o'clock in the afternoon because you did blow all night with your friends and you're just getting your together, all right? Make no mistake, this is a burger joint. It's always been a burger joint. We did that breakfast thing as a favor, you know? We're just trying to freak out IHOP. Ooh, we're doing it too. We're doing it too. Your own mother won't make you pancakes at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, okay? So get your fat ass or your drugged up ass down here before 10:30. We decide. It's our place.
We
tell you what
decide.
the we're making, all right? That's it. Take him out. He pushes a kid on a swing. Something nice. So.
Listen. He did a great job of reminding me of like McDonald's of the past. I did eat McDonald's a ton as a child. And just made me realize how much has changed with McDonald's. Like, wow, no Ronald McDonald, like wraps and salads. Also the McRib. Listen, I grew up eating a McRib. I absolutely did. I grew up eating it. I would not touch it with a 10-foot pole now, but I definitely grew up eating it. Like, child of the McRib. I'm alive. I'm fine. I'm healthy as a horse. Just went to the doctor yesterday and she told me that. So here I am telling you I didn't die. Anyway, that was funny. It was classic Bill. And now I have to go like rub my cheeks because they are quivering from the nonsense. All right, y'all. Go have the day you deserve. Peace.